everybody, check it out. I'm here in Sioux City, Iowa, and I stopped to do some laundry, and I ran into this very super interesting guy here, my new friend, Mr. John Tran. Everybody give him some love.
That's me, y'all. Nice to meet y'all, everybody. How's it going? Oh
hey,
my God.
We're gonna talk movie mania today. This guy is a walking encyclopedia of movie knowledge.
Everywhere I go, I always be spreading the news, man, because I'm a movie lover, and since it's movie mania, I consider myself maniac. Like crazy, man.
Hey, he's one of the best, man. We're really gonna talk a lot about this.
Absolutely.
And let's kick it off, right? You just saw a brand new movie recently.
Yes, I did.
Which movie was that?
That was last night, and it's been out. It's now playing it, and that is a superhero flick by Warner Brothers, and that is Shazam! Fury of the Gods, to be exact. A sequel to the first. The first one came out in 2019, and here we are now, 2023. Can you believe it's that long? I mean, since the pandemic, so I understand, it takes some time to get, everything prepped up back together again, trying to live our regular normal lives again. Things are getting better. That's good. We are back in theaters today because I prefer watching movies back in theaters because you get the full-on cinematic experience. It's like you enter their realm. You escape from your reality because of certain problems, and you want to go see a good movie to cheer you out, and that's why I love it. And I'm so glad that the movie industry is performing, doing so well because thanks to movies like this.
So, tell me, what do you think about, what's the best part of Shazam! Fury with the Gods? What would you tell our viewers that the best part of that movie is? Don't give it away.
Absolutely not. No worries, no plots. The best part about the movie is that it's the same message as the first, but they've done it up since it's a sequel to Doses that is all about family and heart, and of course the comedy, where it makes you, relate to him because there are certain situations that one of this character in particular is going through the same way probably you're going through, man. It makes you feel, it's your spirit, like it's uplifted, and you can do whatever you can, make yourself believe, and you don't even have, the best part is you don't even need to have powers to do it, man. Yes, the best version that you can be, the most powerful thing you can ever do is just be you.
So what about this? We have a lot of hardcore, I have some friends of mine that are hardcore superhero movie lovers.
Oh,
and
shit.
so they always say things like, Shazam is too much comedy in it. It's not serious enough.
Tell that to Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh, that did pretty good in the box store.
That is good, yes, but you don't get me wrong, it did well financially, and critically, not so much, because sometimes it doesn't take itself too seriously. I want it to be balanced. The Thor Ragnarok, that was good. It was a major improvement, but then they dial it down to more kind of like, okay, guys, come on, guys, this is serious. Like, it would take.
So what do you say about Shazam! Fury of the Gods when it's basically kids who are now superheroes?
Now superheroes, they still got a lot to learn, but the most important is that they're together. They are a family, and they're all about spreading positivity all around. They make us believe that we can be heroes too. Yeah, it doesn't matter age nor difference. It does not matter.
That's the great thing about movies, right? You can get lost in the fiction world. You can just become whatever it is.
Like,
that
where are we? Wow, I can't believe we're here.
Makes you want to fly.
Makes me want me if I do whatever. I want to actually shoot lightning out of my hands and then shoot me. I don't care. I'm not scared. See?
Hey, so folks, make sure you show us some love. Tap on that screen as much as you can. Just tap away. Show us some love. We appreciate it. I'm talking again with John Tran, my new friend here in Sioux City, Iowa.
I made a new friend. I cannot believe it. This man right here is a director, producer, all of that, and he's been doing it for 3 years. But I encourage you, sir, never give up. You keep on trying. You're gonna, and you keep doing this. You're gonna go further, and it's gonna take you to so many places. Because anyone would kill to have what you have. It doesn't matter if it's small or big. All that matters is that you're in the biz. That's good, yeah.
Hey, I want to shout out while he's mentioning that to my writing partner, Devin Big Ruck Wilburn. If you check this out, just wanted to show you a little love, man. My wife is on here. She says, "Hi, John. You are the best."
How's it going? Aw, there's the wifey.
Hey, let's keep talking. So
go for it, man.
You saw Fury of the Gods. Have you seen the new Ant-Man?
Quantumania is the official star. Yes, I have. That was last month, and it was fun too. But the problem is, they took away 3 major characters who were in the first flick, and they were like family too. Well, the worst part about it is they didn't bother addressing their absence, man. It was like, did you not remember? We were there, man. Especially this guy, he's a fan favorite. Where is he? We deserve to know. Just at least let us know how well he's doing. But, it gets chaotic in there. Like, just like watching a movie, we dive deep into a whole nother one, hence the name Quantum Mania. It's wild, lucid, it's all these wonderful things. The best way I can describe it, it's like it's a combination of another Marvel Studios project, Guardians of the Galaxy, because we get to see a lot of new... Which is
an amazing franchise.
Absolutely, yes, and they are still killing, man. 3 strikes like baseball, and they're... And what else happened? Oh, not to mention with a little bit of Star Wars too. Another Disney-owned property, yes.
So what would you rate the Ant-Man movie out of 10 stars?
Oh, like the currently new one?
Yeah.
Quantum Mania, I would say, out of 10 stars, I'm more, when it comes to rating, I would like, how I rate them is like by numbers, like on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this? I would say possibly a good solid 6 or 7, because, the writing and the adjustments and the new directions, it's still all confusing and new.
Are you familiar with the people who did the writing and directing in that movie?
Yes, well, get this. It's the director of this movie is the same guy who did the first 2, and that is Peyton Reed. But in this one, Quantum Mania, they have a new screenwriter who wrote it all by himself, Jeff Loveness. This guy is well known for writing episodes for Rick and Morty, and he is a new guy that they got. And I would say he did alright with the whole story jokes and but it would be better to, if you watch the first 2 movies, to take some notes, like in this case, address the absence of some certain characters, minor ones, and also not to mention, add some more to this one particular character, and that is the next big bad of the MCU, Kang the Conqueror,
yes.
Played by rising star, already has risen, Jonathan Majors. And no, I'm not gonna cheat on my man MBJ. Okay, I still love my man MBJ. Yes.
MBJ is talking about Michael B. Jordan.
Exactly, that's right. It is Michael B. Jordan. And I love Michael B. Jordan, man. Yes, I've followed him since what? It's been so long. Get this, he's been acting since he was a kid in the 90s, and he just got his Star Walk on Hall of Fame on the streets right now since March 1st, and I'm so proud of him, of all the achievements he's done. And he's expanded. He's become a director now since he made his directorial debut in Creed 3, and JM is in that one too.
Right.
But JM's making me want to... No, I can't turn around. No.
Jonathan Majors, for those that are watching and may not be familiar with him, Jonathan Majors is the character in Ant-Man Quantumania who is Kang the Conqueror.
The next big bad of the MCU.
Yeah, he is. And he also, he was in the Loki movie, the Loki
series. Yes, only 1 episode. That's where he made his MCU debut. And that
also pushed the storyline for us to watch what's going to happen moving
Exactly.
forward.
I'm curious to see what's going to happen now. What are his plans, his intentions, what's he's capable of.
Right.
And what's going to make him much more bad than
And there's
Thanos.
so many iterations of him.
Absolutely, yes. And the comic book adaptations, they have so much to play around with. They got to find the perfect one while creating one of their own, that the most surprising, interesting, out of nowhere. Like, I did not expect
Somebody just said Jonathan Majors is amazing.
Absolutely,
I think that's my daughter watching.
Aw, hello.
Her name is Dinah.
He absolutely. JM is all about the hype, and he's just so, whatever projects he's in, everyone's going to show up. And I would love to see this guy in action. I just cannot wait for Creed 3 to come out. I want to see, all this talk and interactions, and, he's going to become a fan favorite. I know for sure, no doubt.
So Jonathan Majors is definitely a big star. He's in Creed 3, as he mentioned. He has some other movies that are coming out.
Yeah, like
he was just recently on the cover of a magazine. Which magazine
and he's
was that?
built. He's huge. He's a bodybuilder, huge, man. I'm so jealous, man. I want to get some healthy tips from him. Well, actually, I prefer MBJ because I don't want to get that big, man. I mean, that's an impressive physique, man. You look like a god, like Hercules or something, dog. Dang, man.
Hey, make sure you're sharing this live feed. Share it to your Facebook feeds, to your
anywhere,
Twitter,
guys. Make it trendy as
Instagram. Yeah, my man right here, John Tran. He is a walking book of knowledge when it comes to movies. We're going to talk a little more about it. Hey, so what's coming? What do we have to look forward to? Let's just talk DC Comics right now.
Absolutely, sure.
So the last thing I think DC Comics had out was it Black Adam?
Oh yeah, for like last year. Yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah, that has to be. It has to be Black
Starring
Adam.
The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Or as I like how I pronounce his name. That movie stars. Yep, that's right. That's Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And it's DJ approved. He plays two gods basically. First he was Hercules, and now he's this guy.
Yeah, and I like Black Adam much more than I did Hercules. I think his acting is stepped up a notch in Black Adam.
Yeah.
And he's a believable superhero who I think
Anti-hero
in some books can rival the power of Superman in some cases.
Absolutely, yes, he can, and he's shown because he's got one advantage that Superman does not have: magic. James, get me a soda. You owe me a soda. Get us two, man, because we're drinking, we're parched up, and we gotta simmer this out.
Tap the light screen, folks. Send us some love. If you want to give us some gifts, we definitely appreciate those. Let's get some people on who really enjoy talking about movies. This is Movie Mania with my main man right here.
The Maniac himself, man. Oh my God, I'm so honored.
John. Yeah. So what's coming down the pipe for DC Comics? What do they have in the books?
So far, this year, they started off with, recently, still now playing it, make sure you always go check it out, Shazam! Fear of the Gods.
Fear of the Gods.
And after
in
that,
theaters right now.
That's what I tell them, man. And after that, check, there's a next flick coming out, let's see, that's coming out on June 16, and that is, sure, why not, The Flash movie.
The Flash. Hey, there's a little controversy going around
surrounding
the
one
star,
in particular, Ezra Miller.
But
how I advise you guys, if you guys still want to watch this movie, watch the movie for the character, not the actor. This is Barry Allen, not Ezra Miller.
So we got to separate the actual person and look at the art form.
Exactly.
Right?
Ignore and just don't bother mentioning controversies. Let's just watch for the love of our favorite character of comic book, and that's the Flash. For all of those Flash fans out there, watch it for the love of your character that you guys grew up with, and remember that. Just ignore the face. That is not Ezra. Again, that is Barry Allen. And besides, the best part about it, to help you guys get through that, is another OG is back. And that is... Oh, how do I put this? Oh my God. I gotta tell I'm cooking it up right now. How do I put this? Another OG actor of the industry has made a comeback, and he hasn't been playing the character since 1992. The first time he was introduced was in '89, and now here he is. And he said the iconic catchphrase for what we all know and love by the name of that character, and that is Michael Keaton, who is, yeah, that's right, he's Batman. I'm Batman. Oh my God, he's Batman. It just takes me back to my childhood, because I remember when I was a kid, I was so little, I got a DVD of him as the character, and get this, I was born in 2000, but that movie came out in '89.
Yeah.
And that's the best part. If you're my age, that young, and you love old movies like that, I salute you.
You're the same age as my daughter was watching 2000. She was January the 31st. So
that was my year too. I missed it so much. The early 2000s, man. Everything about it. And of course, I also like to give love to the other time periods like 90s and 80s and 70s and 60s. There. Stop right there. Like, I would love to go back in time and live through the experience of what it's like through those eras.
So back to what we were saying. What's coming down? What does DC have? In the next 6 months to a year, what's on the books for DC?
Alright, so after we just got done announcing that The Flash is coming out, and after that, another DC film, of course, and that is coming out August 18th, and this is the one I'm really excited for. This is my most anticipated when I made a list.
Your most anticipated?
Absolutely, yes. Right, it's my number one, because Shazam 2, literally, since the sequel, is my 2.
I gotta put the music. Dun, 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 dun,
oh, yeah? Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle.
Yes, sir.
I would have never figured that.
Ain't it? Well, it's a newbie, but it's gonna get everyone invested, interested. I know I am, because
who's in it?
Oh, in this movie in particular, so the story of this character, Blue Beetle, he only made his debut in comics in 2006, and he's already becoming a fan favorite, most popular, because there's been other guys that took up the mantle, like in the 60s and stuff. There are 2 guys that took up the mantle, BB. But this one in particular, the third iteration, he's the most popular. Whenever it comes to the topic of talking about BB, he comes up first. His real name, Jaime Reyes. And, how do I else put this? Well, the cast members, this actor they chose to play BB, Jaime Reyes, is, his name, Xolo Mai Dueña, is also like JM, slowly on the rise, but getting here. But the thing is, Xolo, he is best well known for his role as Miguel Diaz from the literal Netflix hit series Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai, that's my... Oh, Miguel.
Yeah, can you believe that? Again, connections. Now you're going to be more excited looking forward, just like me, to this movie, because Xolo is in this one, and he's the star.
Okay.
Yes, sir, yeah.
Well, I'm definitely going to have to check out Blue Beetle now,
yes,
because that's my dude right there.
Yeah, I have some hopes for him, too. Like, he might, he seems like a good kid, and he's also promising, too, acting and everything. That's just good, man.
So, there's, is there some more Superman coming down with DC?
Ooh, well, there is, but...
They lost Henry Cavill, right?
Goodbye, Henry.
Henry Cavill, who played Superman in...
2013's Man of Steel.
And then he was also in the...
Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice. That was 2016, I believe.
And then after that,
Justice League. Yeah, he came back, and then he made a small return cameo where that went to waste in Black Adam.
At the very end, last scene.
And that was all for nothing, but it was nice to see his face again. And the K costume and everything.
Hey, make sure you tap that screen, folks, and share this live. Let's get some people on who love talking about movies. Tap, 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 tap. Give us some love. John Tran, are you on social media?
Sure, yeah, I am.
Tell our viewers
Make sure
where
you guys can follow me on Twitter and Snapchat. Twitter is my main because that's where I get all my news sources. I love it. They should be sharing some good stuff of who's involved with what, directors, actors, everybody, man. And when's a movie or show coming out that seems interesting, it's like, oh, yes, I'm looking forward to that. I'm marking my calendars on this one. Don't send, already said. And Snapchat, I hardly ever use it, but sometimes to share the message. Like I said, I'm a walking encyclopedia movie, and I tell it to all my friends to make sure everybody go checks it out.
Good. So make sure you follow John Tran. Look him up on Twitter. He's probably on Instagram.
I don't
know. Instagram, not too much?
I'm no model.
Oh, come on, man.
Nah.
It's a good-looking guy right here. You guys, if you're single and you want to,
this man's got a thick, impressive beard. I'm jealous. I'm trying to grow mine out, but mine's all patchy. Where I can't grow something good like that. And it's got great eyes too.
Hey, let's go. So
back to the moves.
After DC, let's jump over to Marvel.
Oh yeah, Marvel's got some stuff too.
Cinematic universe of
the
Marvel.
MCU, Marvel Studios, Disney.
So what's coming down the pipe? What's the last good Marvel thing you saw?
Let's see, that was last month, Quantumania. Yeah.
And then what's on the books for Marvel?
Well, what's next for them? Let's see, February, March. May.
May.
And then May, in the first week, on the 5th, and this is anticipated for everybody because they have no doubt that this is going to be a emotional ending trilogy. It's going to be so damn good, amazing, and that is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Oh man, they're going away.
One of them's going to be gone.
Batista. Batista, the former professional wrestler.
That's right, former WWE superstar, and I bet future Hall of Famer.
I'm sure.
Dang right, I believe it too.
And this is gonna be his last installment.
Unfortunately, I mean, if he couldn't find a way to word differently, save for us, like we wanted for us to review it ourselves to see which one of the OG characters from the first GG film is gonna go. I want this to be emotional where we can cry and in silence for the Ghana character, because things are changing, man. Nothing lasts forever.
Think Gamora will last forever?
Well, this new Gamora, this is from 2014. She's not used to these guys, man. It's like 2014 for her all over again. Okay, like just listen. We had a thing. And they're trying to get through her head, but she still don't get it, man, because she's gonna kill them or hurt them or something.
We're talking about Guardians of the Galaxy 3 coming out in May of
May
this
5th. That's
May this year.
Yes, sir.
A few months down the line. And what's on the books after that? Wait, first of all, do you know who's directing that one?
Gigi?
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's the same man since the first one. They're day one, and that is James Gunn. That man is a freaking comic book adaptating genius. Besides for Marvel, he's not the new head boss honcho like Kevin Feige, but he's got a co-running mate, Peter Safran, and they're running the new DC world for Warner Brothers together.
Wow.
I can't believe it.
Talking about mega powers right there, huh?
With his mind and Peter's business ideas, they can make this work. Budget-wise and everything. Okay, we just need that amount, and we're going. I got an idea. I got the money amount here. Let's start making a movie, y'all.
Hey, this guy really has a lot of knowledge about the movie industry. He's quite a character as well. Not only like I, as a director, definitely light up when I see a guy like this. But if you are a director out there, you're checking out this live, and you need somebody to come into your movie, Sioux City, Iowa. Come out here. There might be some good filming opportunities out here. Look up John Tran. I'm telling you, he's going to do you proud on screen. Hey, so let's keep talking about it. So after we see Guardians of the Galaxy 3,
Volume 3.
What's next? Do you know?
For the same month with it, well, there's another film that's coming in the same month as it. It's not comic book related, but it's still a fan favorite for so many of the fans out there all around the world. It is one of the biggest blockbuster movie-making franchise in the biz by Universal, and that is Fast. I like to call it like, this is how I pronounce it. I like to call it, I'm getting ready for Fast X. And in other words, it is the 10th installment of the Fast and Furious franchise.
Can you believe it's been around that long?
They hit the 10th lap, they're still going. How long is this race? Finish up, people.
Is Vin Diesel in it?
Vin Diesel, always, man. Because you can't have the F and F movie without the star headbutting of the whole operation, Vin Diesel.
Yes.
It's Dominic Toretto, man.
Hey, let me see what we're looking at up here. We've got some people watching. We've got a lot of likes. Keep tapping on the screen, folks. We appreciate it. Make sure you share. If you're just joining, I see Relentless Pursuit, Valerie Bornhart. Hello, Valerie.
Ooh, love that. Like it. Heart everything.
Yeah, thank you for joining. If you're joining, say hello. Tell us where you're from. We'd love to see where you're from, where you're watching from. Tap on the screen. We need all of the love we can get.
Absolutely.
This is my man John Tran right here. We're talking Movie Mania. I'm going to tag it Movie Mania Saturday with John Tran.
WrestleMania, man. Let's get down to Rumble.
Hey, so what else? You took us into May, and I know that you're familiar with what's in the books all the way through the end of the year. So what's happening after May? What else do we have coming in at the movie theaters?
April. Before we go further, I forgot to mention there's a couple other good flicks that are interesting enough to look forward to in April. The first one being the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie. Oh, yes. It's just like the video game. I just saw a final trailer for it. I don't want to spoil myself too much, but oh my god, it's like I'm playing the game on the big screen. It's just where the controls.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. I
Super Mario.
I can't believe it. Woohoo! It's a me, Mario. And then Luigi. And then there's Donkey Kong. And then there's Bowser. And then there's Toad. And of course, the Princess Peach. And of course, where's a Yoshi? Now, yes, the voice casting is impressive. Absolutely.
Yeah, it is, definitely. So that's April.
Yes,
and
sir.
We got May. Anything in June coming out, or do we?
Oh, yes. June is packed. Only 3, but still that's busy because week after week is when that's how they're releasing these flicks.
Right.
The first to start us off of June, and this one's animated, but what Guillermo del Toro taught us is that animation is not for kids, it's for everybody. It's another form of cinema, yes. Ever since he released his own interpretation of Pinocchio.
Right.
And in Pinocchio, it's a franchise itself because everyone's to be making it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad.
So which one is that coming out in June?
That's Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Part 1. That's right. In this sequel, they're turning it into a 2-part story. Part 1 set that, and for Part 2, that's officially titled Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Beyond
next
the Spider-Verse.
Year.
Yeah. Definitely got to check that out. Those that like anime, animated cartoon type movies, superhero movies. That's going to be great. God. So what else is coming out in June?
And next, after Part 1 Across the Spider-Verse, next week, and this is also a return to the franchise, Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
Say it again. Rise of the Beast?
Yes, sir. The official title for it.
I didn't realize that was coming out in June.
That movie right there is a sequel to 2018's Bumblebee. Yes, sir.
What's your TikTok handle?
Well, I don't usually post much on TikTok. I just follow for...
But you're about to become a TikTok star.
Who knows, man? I know I'm a content creator.
So tell them how to find you on TikTok.
Make sure to follow me, guys, on J/Tran. You see a bright picture of a rhino because it's dope. That's by Echo. I love their products, man. Might be.
J/Tran.
Yes, sir.
All
Lowercase J / Tran. That's underscore.
Oh, underscore.
Slash. I always get them right. No, this is a
underscore.
Slash. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So J_Tran.
Yes, sir. That's me.
Make sure you go and follow him. I'm gonna follow him. As a matter of fact, I believe John and I are gonna be coming on monthly.
Aww.
From wherever I am.
Wherever you are.
We're gonna get together and talk movies.
Wherever you go, man, you're gonna go far. You're gonna make it.
You're gonna go far.
I'm gonna see you on E.T., the Oscars, doing an interview with the interviewers. Oh my God!
And
man.
I'm gonna say, you know what? I remember this guy, John Tran, who I now have a monthly TikTok with.
Yeah, I cannot believe that's my man right there. I knew he was gonna go somewhere. That's you right there. You're in your suit, everything looking good. You're about to win an award because anything is possible. Ever since Hui Kwan, he won his Oscar, and he makes us believe anything is possible, and that includes you.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. I believe, no doubt.
So we got 2 out in June. What's the 3rd one coming out in June?
This one, back to the highly controversial one. DC the Flash movie, because to differentiate that, we also have still this season, the 9th season of the Flash series on the CW, and it's coming to an end. Gone. Run off.
It's good though. I watched the last
right,
episode.
too.
Sometimes they get a little cheesy with their writing.
And the CGI is just unbelievable. Like,
But they're still doing pretty good. They brought in, what's her name that plays Batwoman?
Oh, that would be, if I remember correctly, Leslie. Well, I know the character name, Ryan
Welder.
That's gotta be, yes, Ryan, yes.
Yeah, she was in
Batwoman, yes.
Yeah, Batwoman, but she was in 2 episodes of The Flash this season.
That's right, and she is the new main final villain for this, and then it's like a version of The Flash, but with a mix of Batman, and she goes by Red Death.
Red Death, that's right. It was a super couple of episodes, part 1 and part 2 that I just watched. But also, we haven't talked about Batwoman. We may talk about it.
Maybe.
But so we have The Flash coming out in June
16th.
June the 16th.
That's right. You know, yeah, because it could be any June. What kind of June? What day of June? Monday, Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, huh?
And then what else is in the books for the rest of that year?
DC. Still on DC?
Just what
whatever movies. Yeah. Of course, yeah.
Let's go through it.
I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on in July. There was this one flick. It's Marvel Studios to be exact. Originally was going to be released July 23rd, but they delayed it now to November 10th. And that is The Marvels, which in other words is a sequel to Captain Marvel. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And who's the main actress in Captain Marvel?
Well, this is not going.
But in the previous
that would be Brie Larson.
Yeah.
The star, Carol Danvers herself, Brie Larson. She's been around too, and Oscar winner herself as well.
Absolutely.
Scott,
hey, make sure you give us some love. Keep liking. I appreciate you guys liking.
Make a heart shape.
We're almost at 4,000 likes, folks.
Oh, there we go.
So go ahead and show us some love. Make sure you share this live. Make sure you follow John Tran, John_Tran on TikTok. He's also on Twitter. You make sure that you follow him. I'm sure he's going to have some great things coming out. So we're moving through the rest of 2023. We've gotten through November. Do we have any big end of the year blockbusters scheduled?
Oh, as we sure do. Yeah. Well, back to The Flash. It's also controversial, but that would be the movie to end it all for this year, and that's coming this Christmas. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Oh boy.
Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Oh boy.
I cannot wait for that one.
Me too. Yeah. Let's just ignore the whole, everything. Like, it's a good thing she's not going to be in the movie that much. Let's just see where the story takes us. What's this Lost Kingdom?
And the CGI is going to be
not to mention, Black Manta is now comic book accurate in this sequel. They upped his suit to make it look just like the comics, man. Helmet and everything.
Right. And so, let's see. We got Aquaman we talked about. There was something else I was thinking about. I'll have to think about it again.
Yeah,
but that's going to end the year, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So the blockbuster coming out Christmas.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it has to be this Christmas.
All right. Folks, I think we're probably going to stop here because I don't want to give you too much. we're going to come back. I'm going to get with John. We're going to schedule some time for us to partner up on TikTok and talk movie Mania probably once a month. Keep you guys updated. We're going to make sure you stay with the latest information that's coming for movies that are coming out.
All kinds of
We're going to
movies,
talk
man.
directors. We're going to talk
I love that
producers.
too.
We're going to talk script writers.
All the people involved behind the cameras.
Yeah, cinematographers. What's a great cinematographer that comes to mind for you?
Ooh, so far there's one man that's been on my mind, and we've talked about him. That would be Robert Richardson. He's a 3-time Academy Award winning cinematographer. The 3 films that won him his Oscars were JFK, The Aviator, and Hugo.
Yeah, those are good.
Man,
so we're going to talk about all the behind the scenes things. When I get on set again, I'm going to try my best to bring John in either remotely or in person and talk some of the behind the scenes set things that we deal with. Big Ruck, if you're watching this, make sure you follow my man John Tran. We're going to keep up with him. He's going to be a part of some of the things that we're doing moving forward. I see a few more users are joining in. Unfortunately, we're getting ready to end this live. I've screen recorded this, so I'm going to post it as a video on TikTok, on Facebook, and on Instagram. You'll see a reel about it. You'll have information on how to find John online. Make sure you give us some love before we go. Last few minutes, just tap away at the screen for the last few minutes. Show us some love. Thank you for watching. On behalf of my main man, John Tran here, I'm Lavelle, the host of the DadCast Podcast. Thank you. We'll see you again soon. Peace.
Thank you so much, everybody. Later. Peace
All right.
out.